and welcome to this mini lesson. First of all, I should say that I'm Alex, or better known as the tattooed Klaus, apparently. I'm here today to teach you a small chunk from a piece of our new program called the 3 Baroque Movements, where I rearranged 3 well-known classical pieces for rock guitar. It's a great exercise, really fun to play and really challenging, so go take a look at that. Today we're going to take a look at Vivaldi's Violin Concert in A minor. So let's zoom in and dive into the lesson. So let's dive into the lesson. The first little part is this descending little theme, and I'm just gonna play through it and then we'll break it down afterwards. It sounds like this. And slow. So, first of all, we start on the 9th fret of the G string. I like to play this with my 3rd finger, so I get this little power chord shape afterwards, and it's easier to do the descending parts. So, 9th fret on G string, 3rd finger, and then 10 with your 4th finger or pinky, and then you have this power chord shape. Twice, and then the pinky turns to the 3rd finger on the 9th fret. Flat 5 thing, twice, and now the 1st finger slides a fret back, so you're back in your power chord shape. So from the top, 9th fret G string, power chord, flat 5, back to your power chord shape. So this takes us into the next little part. Here we have the 1st finger on the D string on the 6th fret. And this part can get a little clumsy to play because you have to grab the notes on top of each other or in the same fret a lot. But if you follow this fingering, it should be easy enough. So 1st finger, 6th fret on the D string, 2nd finger, 7th fret on the A string, and right under that, 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the D string. So here's the first 3 notes. And I like to go grab the 8th fret on the low E with my 2nd finger. And then I can grab the 7th fret on the low E with my 1st finger. 2nd finger on the D string on the same fret. Back, 1st finger again, or slide in if you choose. So you get this. Apparently sometimes I use my 2nd finger for the slide. So this takes us into the next part. It sounds like this. So you hammer on the 9th and 10th fret on the D string, and you do the same on the 7th and 9th fret on the G string, and then you go back down to the D string on the 7th fret. So it sounds like this. And then you play this little melody. So you sort of go back and forth in a little melism between these 3 notes. So from the top. You just need to get the melody in your head, and it's really easy enough. So this takes us to the next part, which gets a little fast and a little clumsy at the same time, and I know we guitarists love that. So it sounds like this, slow. start on the 9th fret on the G string, and we play this. And it's actually the same little idea that repeats throughout the whole next section. So the first two little bits goes like this. So we get this little back and forth theme over and over again. So, and then I slide my first finger to the 7th fret, second finger on the 8 on the B string, and I play the 10th fret with my pinky, and then it's first and third finger. So this next little part can be a little clumsy because we have to play two notes on top of each other again. It sounds like this. Here I actually like to grab it with my second and third finger, even though it might seem a little counterintuitive, but I find that it puts my hand in a better position to play the next part. So from the beginning. You have to find out what works for you. I can only show you my way of doing it. So we play 10, 10, second finger 9, slide to 7, first finger on 6th, and back to 7 with the second finger. So the last little part of this run, we have to do the same thing with two notes on top of each other, but on the 9th fret. And it takes us into this little circular little run. It's really nice to play, especially when it gets fast. It's really fun. So we come out of the one with the double 10s. So I like to grab this with my third and fourth finger, as some of you might want to grab the previous little part. But 9, 9. Second finger on 7, first finger on 5, fourth finger on 9th, and second finger on the 7th. And this position stays the same throughout this lick. Then you just play up and down this little part. And you end on the first finger on the 5th and third finger on the 7th. And this takes us into the little ending of this little lesson. The same part we played before. Nothing has changed, so there's no need to talk about that. So that is all for this little lesson. If you like what you heard, you can go check out the course on our webpage. We have a link down below. If you have any questions or feedback, hit me up in the comments. I always read them, so you can just go ahead. That is all. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.
Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.